Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Rangers have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Semenyo. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, David Neres, is...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Greenwood. Well-timed, excellent interception. Matheus Nunes.
And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever.
That's going to go a long way. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played into space. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Mendes. Rangers trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Greenwood. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Ruben Neves. Oh, well played, well played. Mendes. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a look and place it forward. That has not gone well. Greenwood. Gibbs-White. 30 minutes gone. Mendes. Here's David Neres. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No
decent chance! Mendes. Matheus Nunes. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. Orban promptly onto that, and that is that. It's good running with the ball. Crunching tackle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rangers do have a chance to counter here. Mendes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He bad.
Greenwood! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For one of our fan club members.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. It's a good run down the right. Pedro Porro. Semenyo. And he shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner. No, again, there's no way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's Greenwood! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has 2. Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted in. Ramsdale claims it, safe hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a searching pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Rangers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zubeldia does well to get it back.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 6, Mendes. Number 27, Matthias Nunes. Number 19.
Oh, what a mistake!
Number
Goes
10,
for a shot!
David Nunes.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Number 17, Number 7, Zielinski. Number 9, Wilson. Number
Tielemans.
18,
Vicious ball here. Back to Kohu, he is onto this. Opts to play it back. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Zaire Emery. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Zielinski. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zaire Emery. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Wilson. Little pass back. Zaire Emery. Nunez. Zaire Emery. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's kicked it out just.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now he's got space here, and he's picked out the run. That has been knocked clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zaire Emery. Fossa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zaire Emery receives it, tries a shot, and it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's been cut out, well played. Zielinski. Can he spark a counter here? Lobotka. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kim Min-jae and Ongisa driving forward. Ferran Torres, and that will be it. Manchester United really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These shot at goal! Goal! Rangers! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ramsdale punts it upfield. Pedro Porro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Greenwood. Nicely spread. Semenyo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ruben Neves. And here's Nunez. Mukoko. So what can they make of this? Dink through. Mukoko. He's got it. And the shot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Rangers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mendes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Nunez. Oh, that's nice. And claimed it back swiftly. Matches Nunes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ramsdale sends that a long way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. Kim Min-jae calmly anticipates. Mendy cuts out the pass. And here's Nunez. That is very well defended. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's had it taken off him. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Nunez. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Ruben Neves! it's hit the woodwork and out! Mendes, who's set up one goal so far. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good ball, good take. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Nunez. Neres. That's a decent clearance. Gibbs-White. Semenyo.
1 minute added time.
Rangers have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ruben Neves. Now Semenyo. And it's Anguissa. Tries to play it through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here, dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mendes, looking for a runner. Lobotka is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Mendy. Orban. Konsa. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Semenyo, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mukoko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well cleared. Gomez. Might be danger here. Gibbs-White. Semenyo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. In he goes again! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 9.
Knocks it into space.
Substitution in
He's great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Aktokolu, Matheus Nunes, and he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Rangers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Backward it goes. Nicely aimed pass.
Rangers clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Gomez gets over and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Zielinski. And it's Kluivert. Kubo. He's in a good... Decent chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Matheus Nunes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good. Darwin on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Kindly make his way to the information
So
center.
a dramatic game decided in its... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Quality ball. Mendes. And here's Neres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And the counter is on.
Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella Yuri Tielemans, Peter, I don't think you get many better than him when it comes to connecting the team's attack and defence. Positional intelligence, that's what we're talking about. The way he can change rhythm in accordance to what's going on around him.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Mendes. Ruben Neves. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Semenyo.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
It's crossed into the middle. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Mukoko carries the ball down the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball is over the line. And it's Anguissa. And it's Ruben Neves. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Matheus Nunes. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Rangers with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Out to the right. Matheus Nunes! Matheus Nunes! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Matheus Nunes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Ruben Neves. Anguissa. And it's Anguissa. Mukoko. Now it's David Neres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency and claimed it back swiftly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. David Neres. Now Mendes. Nice looking ball. That's a good ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Darwin. Tielemans with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedro Porro. Tielemans goes sliding in. Mukoko knocks it into space. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
After
request
45
today for
minutes, it
everybody
is
to
still
please
goalless.
kindly remove
A change
any cars
perhaps
parked on
after
the road
half-time.
outside the stadium.
And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ruben Neves. Semenyo. And here's Nunez. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's cut it out. Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mukoko. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gibbs-White aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game. No, he's missed it!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves in with the challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. David Neres. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedro Porro calmly anticipates. Pedro Porro opts for safety. Lenormand just about up to the hour now. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 68.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11. Number 6. Mendes. Coming on the field. Number 7. Zielinski.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number 19. Number 18.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a cute ball. Zielinski. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gibbs-White. And it's Zaire Emery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Semenyo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zielinski. Matheus Nunes. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski proves just a little bit too strong. And Zubeldia. Matheus Nunes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's played it back. Rangers looking to pass their way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, what a ball! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Zielinski. Out towards the flank.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
David Neres. Tielemans. Lovely, now then. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes! And he's quick to get it clear again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do.
A header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Aktokolu. Matheus Nunes. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be
And the keeper's given it away.
Time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And it's Nunez. It's a threatening ball. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United can always
And
take
now,
more positives
please
from a
turn
result
towards
like
the
this.
screen for
Yes,
a
there is
special
some tidying up to do,
presentation featuring
but
our
some
guest
real promise
performance
too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins. So he's quite defensively minded, but he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Delivered across.
Cleared without complication.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's David Neres. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. Ruben Neves. Manchester United have a free kick.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Zubeldia. That's headed upfield. He's not got that quite right. And it's Nunez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. A probing pass.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
David Neres!
It's a pretty loose pass. Mendes gets a foot in here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
That's a good foot in there.
Mukoko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has found a way through. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. Rangers
Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Mukoko.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gibbs-White. Kim Min-jae. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Goes long and straight. That is good alertness. Mendes. That's Tielemans. Back towards the middle. And it's Lobotka. Threads one in. Now it's Mendes. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mendes. Oh, no joy this time. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. Foot in. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Lukaku. It's Lobotka. Turns back here, probably the best option. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tielemans.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nicely shaped ball. Lobotka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedro Porro tries making a foray down the right. Zubeldia. Played into space. That's good vision. And he's there to belt it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zaire Emery. And it's Ruben Neves. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now it's Tielemans. That's a nicely weighted pass. Neres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Zaire Emery. Ruben Neves. And still we await the first breakthrough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Retegi. Semenyo. The ball goes in. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ruben Neves. Mendy. Looking to play him in. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Rangers, number 10, David Neres.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Rangers have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
The most accurate pass.
Number 18,
Kluivert.
substitution
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Searching pass he's played there. He's shifting, and a chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Zielinski really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rangers needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been cut short. Now he's got space here. Well, played right into his path. Ramsdale attempts a clearance. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So here comes the substitution.
Number 8, Yuri Tillmans. Coming on to replace
It's
him
Gallagher.
is number 77, Adam Marific.
Decent chance!
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
It's loose now. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And a quick announcement now. We would like to ask
Any
you all
reflections
to
on what you've
stay
seen,
seated
Jim?
during the
Look, I
match.
think a draw might
Thank
have
you
been a
for your
much fairer
cooperation.
result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.